We are about to embark upon a series of strange and exciting, dangerous adventures. Adventures that will lead us to all parts of the world.
Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at Grimm Spotlight, The Black Knight vs. Lord of Flies. Written by Brusha, art by Vicente Cifuentes, colors by Ulses Arreola, letters by Taylor Esposito of Ghost Glyph Studios, edited by Kelly Suppley. I have cover A by Igor, Vitorino, and Ivan Nunes. That's a really cool cover and it got me to buy the book. So there's been some strange killings going on in the city and no one knows exactly how they're being done, but it looks like since they're all from the same company that the CEO may be involved and he has run off to become a homeless person. Well, it falls to Payton to try and figure out what's going on. She gets him released to her custody, but some creepy fly man tries to kill him and she ends up having to fight him, but she's not having very much luck. And it turns out this creature wants the CEO named Mooney to take him to Wonderland, and we get a brief glimpse of that. Well, Payton gets an idea and manages to fend him off for a moment, but her friend gets grabbed and Bryn becomes part fly, but thankfully some help arrives to try and put a stop to that, and there is a kind of a weird ending. Overall, it was a pretty good book, but the ending was a little weak and it's not really resolved. In the very end, the last page had this really lazy horror movie cliffhanger ending, which seems to hit at another book, but there isn't one. This is a one-shot, so I hated that. I thought that was dumb, but only the very end. The actual story end was a little weak because it was kind of a cop-out. Otherwise, it was a pretty solid book. I didn't have a problem with it. I thought it was a fun read. It's better than most of the stuff Marvel's putting out these days, which is a pretty low bar considering what Marvel's doing, and even DC. So the art is really solid. The story is fun. It's like old classic comics. I didn't like the very last page, like I said, that I thought that was really trite to try and force in these kind of cliche horror movie endings when it really could have just ended 2 pages before that and been a much better book for it. But I will recommend it. I thought it was fun, and it's definitely one of the better books on the market. Zenescope's got more of the classic comic book storytelling, and they've been doing a really good job. So I'm glad to recommend this, and I would say instead of picking up a Marvel or DC book, why waste your money on some future state garbage or whatever Marvel's trying to do now, because I don't even know, where they disrespect the characters that you love so much. Grab this instead. It was a much better read. That'll do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links to my Patreon, Streamlabs, and Teespring store are in the description, and as always, we hope to see you on the next one.